Good day to everyone, especially to our Professor Dr. Corazon B. Floresta. I am Beverly Simheka, your researcher. So, this is Med 300 concept paper. The title of my concept paper is Parental Support in Academic Performance of the Grade 3 Pupil Section Gold in Pag-asa Elementary School. The first page is the cover page. You can see here the name of school, the title, where it presented, the subject, and of course the name of the researcher. Next is the table of contents, chapter 1, chapter 2, and chapter 3. Next is chapter 1, the introduction. First is the background of the study. School is an avenue where the child spends daily a part of his time, and it has a main role in his life, in his family's life. For the good of the child, the family needs to be involved in school and to work together like a team. In fact, contemporary research has already revealed the need for parents' involvement to promote child success in school. Schools must understand that lack of participation by parents does not necessarily mean they are neglecting their responsibilities. They simply may not have the time, resources, or know how to help out. Parents often do not feel welcome at school. They feel that what they may have to offer is unimportant and unappreciated. Also, parents may not believe that they have any knowledge that the school is interested in knowing. This is especially true when the parent may not have a great deal of education. It is also possible that the parent does not have a great deal of interest in the school or his child's education. The parent may not feel the education is important. Education for all shows that a strong connection between home and school can lead to increased academic performance, a boost in attendance, and improved behavior. The Governance of Basic Education Act of 2001, Republic Act 9155 provides the legal basis for the decentralization of basic education management and governance to the level closest to the learners, the school, and community. Most educational institutions have some formal home school group, a school advisory council, room parents, all working to bridge the space between the families in education. By the year 2015, every school will promote partnership that will increase parental support and participation in promoting social, emotional, and economic growth of learners. Education for All 2000. Tupu in 2007 stressed that parents has a significant support in child's school life. In addition to attend parents' meetings, in one fact, they can get involved in school activities or they can support their child in his good or best moments. The encouragement, the motivation, or homework assistance can be also considered parents' involvement in school. The child needs to feel that the parents are involved and interested in his school progress. That motivates him more and helps him to understand that there is a balance between school responsibilities and having fun. The children who know that their parents communicate with school and more determined to get positive results are willing to study more and in time they become more responsible. Next to the background of the study is the significance of the study. This study is important to the following stakeholders. First is school administrators. Findings of this study will provide more important challenges, in particular to administrators, on how the various factors related to the parents affect the academic performance of the pupils. Next is to the curriculum planners. Through the potent information obtained from this study, they will take the necessary steps by taking into consideration some valuable ideas and concepts on how curriculum is to be designed and to cater teaching learning needs in order to achieve quality learning. Next is to the teachers. Results of this study will offer avenue for a better and brighter strategies in improving the quality of relationship between the pupils and the parents. It is also for the parents. This study is likewise of supreme importance to the parents who play an undeniably significant role in their children's social and educational development. Also for students, output of this study will instill responsiveness to the students as to how the following factors could affect their academic performance in mathematics and prepare them to succeed in their studies. Lastly is for the future researchers. This study endeavors to supply baseline data and related literature studies for similar or related investigation in the future. Next is the objective of the study. This study primarily aimed to determine the parental support in the academic performance of the Grade 3 pupils Section Gold in Pag-asa Elementary School for the school year 2022-2023. Specifically, the study sought to achieve the following objectives. First is determine the profile of the parents of Grade 3 pupils in terms of educational attainment, occupation, monthly income, civil status, and religion. Number 2, identify the educational resources available at home. Number 3, determine the parental support in terms of time spent with their children at home, time spent in helping their children with school assignments, and involvement in school-related activities in terms of PTA meeting and Brigada Eskwela, and also progress tracking of students' academic performance. Number 4, find out the pupils' academic performance in terms of their grade. Number 5, determine the significant relationship between the Grade 3 pupils' academic performance and parents' profile, educational resources available at home, parental support. For the scope and delimitation of the study. This study assists the parental support in the academic performance of the Grade 3 pupils Section Gold in Pag-asa Elementary School. The subjects were limited to 40 parents of Grade 3 pupils of Section Gold during the school year 2022-2023. The researcher used the questionnaire as a tool to gather the needed data. Next is definition of terms. To relieve the readers from ambiguity and confusion in his reading experience, in an aid of for simple and clearer understanding, some terms are technically and operationally defined. These are Brigada Eskwela, educational resources, progress tracking of pupils' academic performance, parental support, parent-teacher association (PTA), students' academic performance, and the school activities. Next is the review of related literature. This section reviews all the articles and findings of some studies concerned with parents' behavior in the academic performance of Grade 3 pupils. First is Duncan in 2005, Hunt in 2006, Samson in 2007, Reynolds in 2005, Epstein in 2006, and Bondido in 2003. Next is conceptual framework. The study was conceptualized to determine the parental support in the performance of Grade 3 pupils Section Gold in Pag-asa Elementary School for the school year 2022-2023. To attain the main objective, several factors are deeply taken as parameter of the study. The variables measured shall include the profile of the parents of pupils, the educational resources available at home, parental support in the pupil's academic performance. Out of this data, significant relationships were then drawn between the academic performances and profile of the parents, between the educational resources available at home, and the parental support. The conceptual framework of the study is presented in figure number 1. This is figure 1, conceptual framework of the study. And the first box is parents' personal profile, educational attainment, occupation, monthly income, status, religion, educational resources available at home, and parental support. 2. Students' academic performance, and 2. Enhanced performance of the pupils. Next part is Chapter 2, the methodology. This chapter presents, describes, and discusses the research design, research locale, research respondents, participants, instrumentations, and measures, and data gathering procedure. Research design. The quantitative research design with the survey as the main data gathering technique was used in this study. This is the fact-finding research method which gathered data based on existing conditions when the study was conducted. To reinforce the data generated from the survey, qualitative approach on the parental support is the significant instrument for the pupils' increase in improved academic performance. This was done in order to present possible recommendations that could be used in the future. For the research locale, Pag-asa Elementary School served as the venue of the study. For the respondents participants, the subjects of the study involved the parents of the grade 3 pupils officially enrolled in Pag-asa Elementary School, Section Gold, Pag-asa Calamansig, Sultan Kudarat, for the school year 2022-2023. The number of parents was determined based on their personal profile gathered during the preliminary survey. For instrumentation and measures, the guide questions served as the instrument in gathering the data of the study. It consisted of 3 parts. Part 1 dealt with the educational qualification of the respondents, occupation, monthly income, civil status, and religion of the respondents. Part 2 covered the educational resources available at home. Part 3 consisted of parental support in terms of the time spent with their children at home and time spent in helping their children with school assignments and involvement in school-related activities. For data gathering procedure, a letter request asking the permission to administer and conduct the study at Pag-asa Elementary School. The administration of the survey questionnaire was handed by the researcher personally to the parent respondents, aside from the letter harnessed to each respondent. A voluntary informed consent was sought from each respondent. This was done to ensure full cooperation on the part of the respondents. After an agreed time, self-administered questionnaires were retrieved for consolidation and analysis. Next, letter of request to the principal. Next is letter for the respondents, and the voluntary informed consent for the respondents. This is the questionnaire for the parent respondents. Direction: please indicate your response to each of the following items below, checking the line provided for your choice. Thank you. Okay, for the first part is the profile of the parent. Number 1, educational attainment. Please check. Number 2, occupation. Number 3, monthly income, average income in pesos. Number 4, religion. And number 5, civil status. Part 2, what are the educational resources available at home? Please check on the following. A, television. B, radio. C, cellular phones. D, laptop. D, desktop computer. F, internet. G, digital camera. H, video camera. I, dictionary. J, encyclopedia. K, almanac. L, atlas. M, newspaper and magazine. O, Reader's Digest. P, Encarta. Q, others. Please specify. For part 3 is the parental support. Next is for child's development. And lastly is the references. First is Acuna Jasmine E., the Philippine Journal of Education, Campbell L., Duncan C., Moncada Ilwin in 2012, Mundido Jose B. 2003, Tupo Delta 2007. That's all. Thanks for viewing. God bless us all.